What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys a war recap from the war that went down this weekend against Cold Sept. It was an arranged war, and I've got to give a huge shout out to the Cold September family because you guys kind of bailed us out after our arranged war partner for the weekend canceled on us last minute. Cold Sept was nice enough to throw their hat in the ring and say, hey, we'll war you guys. So without you guys, we would not have had a very quality opponent in all likelihood this weekend. So thank you for stepping up and making this game fun to play. That being said, 84-78 was your final. WHF getting the victory this weekend. Before we get into the war stuff, though, guys, I wanted to make a quick announcement. A lot of you guys have heard of the Houston Live event that have gone down over the past couple months in Houston. It's basically kind of a Clash meetup. Well, I'm here today to announce also that Clash Live Chicago, which is known as Chicago Live, is going to be going down June 25th, 2016 in, you guessed it, Chicago. They're going to be holding it at the Ignite Gaming Lounge. You can see photos of that on the screen right now. Ignite's going to be one of the premier gaming lounges in the country. You can kind of get an idea of what it's all about. Super nice facilities. It's going to be great. We're hoping to pack the house. Up to 300 people are going to be in there. It's basically like a Clash meetup. Think of like ClashCon or something, except for it's unofficial, right? It's put on by the community, for the community. So I'm looking forward to meeting all of you guys that can swing getting there. It's going to be going down in 3 or 4 weeks in Chicago. Now, in addition to myself that is going to be going, you're going to find Koopa there from Twitch, Clash with Ash over from his YouTube channel. You've got Jake from One Hive. You've got, obviously, me. You've got King of the North from his Twitch stream, and you've also got we've got 9 members, I think, from WHF should be in attendance. That's the plan for right now. Several others from the community will be there. Very, very excited to meet all of you guys. So if you can swing it, definitely try to get there. So the night before, we're going to have dinner and drinks going down on that Friday. The following morning, if you're booked at the Holiday Inn, which is basically the block of rooms that we have set aside, you got to call and get that get one of those real soon, or that block's going to go away. So get over to the website, guys, in the description. Learn all about Chicago Live, everything it entails. It's going to be all proceeds are going to be going to the Extra Life Foundation. You can see on the screen right there, Play Games, Heal Kids. It was basically a foundation created by gamers in order to help out sick kids. So all the proceeds will be going to the Children's Hospital of Chicago. So very, very good cause that we're supporting. And in addition to that, it's just going to be a heck of a good time. So hopefully you guys can make it. There's going to be a lot of prizes, raffles. There's going to be clan wars going down. The whole thing is going to be streamed live. So very, very exciting stuff. Like I said, can't wait to see y'all there. So let's get into the war recap. WHF Cold Sept, guys. Let's go check out the stats real quick. 24 3-stars for the home team, 18 for the away team. Definitely had some struggles on our Town Hall 9s, but I don't want you guys over at Cold Sept to feel bad. I know it was a lackluster performance in your eyes, but literally no clan has cleared our Town Hall 9 since the modding update. I don't know what else to call it. Quite some time ago, literally all of the best clans out there have left 4, 5, and 6 Town Hall 9s up and had to dip to get them. So you're not in any unique company here, so do not feel bad about that. On the Town Hall 11s, guys, I was able to get the top 2. We used the baby drag strategy. Got that taken care of. We went through it for a 3-star attempt on their number 3. It failed miserably. 4 and 6, you could see in the bowler video that I just put out. Johnny Bravo took care of both of those for us. We got pretty close, I think, on 7 with a 91%. But the 3 stars started going down at 9, 10, and 11 here. And you could see 6-pack Caps bringing it. Didn't quite get the 6-pack this time, but he did get his, 5-pack or whatever. So anyways, Queen Walk comes down. He gets the Wizard funneling to drive her the correct direction. Minion on the far right. He's going to tank with some giant action there to make sure that the wall breakers are successful. Everything looking pretty good so far. So the Queen continues to walk. Giant in there absorbing a little bit of fire, buying some time for that Queen to get healed up to full. Minion still doing work over there on the right side. That's pretty cool. So Queen is now going to head into the base. And I believe we're going to get a lure here pretty quickly. We'll have to wait and see. We'll fast forward it a little bit. So gets a skeleton trap triggered. First rage spell is going to have to go down to get that queen through the king. There is an air sweeper there that is plaguing those healers. So the king goes down. Poison spell also down in a position that's going to snag that queen as well. So very nicely placed there. Queen trades some shots with the opposing queen, and that is that. So she clears the whole upper right side of this base. Jump spell goes down, and look at this. No lure. He's just going to send the Valks. Hogs right after the Valks, so there's going to be a lot of tanking going on by the Hogs, actually, for the Valks. So the free spell goes down. Here comes the CC, and it's a Lava Hound, guys. Absolute no-no for the CC, given that every attack basically is, a Valkyrie, essentially. And if it's not Valkyries, it's like bowlers or something. So nothing that's going to attack that air troop. So it's basically just ornamental flying around. But the Valks do the bulk of the work. The Queen's got the healers on her still in the middle of the base. The King, works the entire middle, out the end, and that Lava Hound pretty much at full health. But that's going to be a 3-star for Caps. Nice work, man. Let's get on number 7. Cobra here taking on number 10. Kyle. Very, very awesome attack here. Very, very unique. Absolutely love this one, guys. For those of you that have not seen a bowler walk, this is it. So the Queen is working from the bottom. You're going to see the wall breakers go in, open up the wall. She's going to basically sneak into that little compartment and work all the way down the side here. Now, that is out of range of everything as far as the Infernos go. Notice the column on the other side as well with the gold storages up there. See the wizards working. They're going to be doing their thing to create a funnel. Notice the bowlers, guys. Awesome. So in comes the bowlers, and we've got a group of healers there to heal them up. So in goes the hog from the bottom to get the lure, and it goes to the queen since she's the closest. And she's going to have to use that ability. Woo, just in time, man. Bowlers walk their way down the side of the base, and they are actually cleaning up the interior ring as well, getting those cannons taken out. So a lot of value. The air sweeper is actually helping out the healers stay out of range for the most part as they stick onto the bowlers. So really, really awesome there that most of the healers survive long enough to let those bowlers do damage. But guys, look at the damage that these bowlers have done to this base. It's wrecked. I mean, there's a thin strip going down the center that these Valkyries, as you can see, they're entering right now, and they have to stray almost nowhere. So they really don't have to, go far at all to get this thing wiped out. Both the heroes get taken out. The town hall's already down, so the 2-star is safe in the bag. The Queen finally through the wall, and it is too late for anything to really hurt her. There is the Inferno that's up, but it's only a level 2 Inferno, and that level 2 Inferno is not putting out any damage that's going to really, mind the Queen at all. So she finally gets the Inferno, locks on just before the King and the Queen actually go down. We've got backside cleanup coming in, and the Queen is going to get healed up pretty much to full health, and then work her last 2 defenses there. But that's pretty much it, guys. Swag poison down on the clan castle. Beautiful raid from Cobra. Absolutely loved it, man. And congrats on the feature on the channel for the first time. So that's very cool. Welcome to the clan, man. Walter now. Walter's going to be taking on Aja, I think, or Aja, if it's Spanish or something. Anyways, Zapquake down on the Inferno on the bottom right. Something that Walter likes to do a lot. And it's working for him. Why not, right? I don't know about Zapquaking level 1 Infernos, but got the 3. What are you going to say, right? So he's going to do a nice little Queen charge, it looks like, walking her up the right side. And because the Inferno's taken out, there's now no risk anymore to that Queen. So the Golem goes all the way around the wall here, which is awesome. And then the Queen actually has to use the ability a little bit earlier than she wanted. Great use of the wall breakers there. That opens up another spot for the Valks to get in. They head in, and a jump spell is going to lead them to, look at this, right to that last Inferno. That is awesome. So, very nice spell usage from Walter there. Now, the Queen is rolling around with no healers, but the healers have switched to the Golem, and the Golem is doing some tanking. So now he's just got some Hogs kind of sneaking their way through the base. Whole ton of Valkyries up top with a full health King and an ability left. So, the Queen doing work, the King doing work. Not a whole lot of damage left to be done to this base. There's only 4-point defenses left. The Queen has gotten healed back up to full, which is now all they needed, basically, and this base is going to get wrecked. The Valks and the King break through, get the last couple defenses taken out, and that's a 3-star for the good guys. So, very nice job to Walter. So, I mean, honestly, this was one of our best wars that we've played top to bottom. We came out in one shot at the Town Hall 11s. We got the Town Hall 9s cleared with many attacks to spare. And then, you know, we put together some good hits. We got 3 Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 triples, which is acceptable. I mean, that's going to get you a good chunk of wars won. Where we could have improved was the Town Hall 11 hitting the 10 game. We did get Johnny Bravo with a couple 3 stars there. But we missed on a few attacks that we probably should have had. And then we also had some girlfriend aggro prevent one of our 11s from even attacking. So we were down 1 Town Hall 11 attack. Probably could have had another triple in the bag. But it didn't matter. Good thing. Good thing it was not a close war. Because girlfriend aggro could have hurt us deep. Anyways, poison spell goes down for the CC coming out. Look at that baby dragon in there. It's all raged up and scary. But quickly chews through the King. Holy crap. Poison spell there slowing everything down, but that baby drag, man, that's a scary unit, guys. But the entry gets what it needs to, which is the heroes and that air defense. Now we've got a CB Laloon. Here comes the Hounds, and he does a great job making sure not to forget the first defenses on the start of that defense ring. That's a mistake that a lot of people make. Kind of overuses some balloons here on this first side. He did not need that many for the start, and actually path them around the expo. So they're going to finally go back to get it. But a little bit overkill there, but, you know, that's nitpicking basically. But a whole lot of traps being soaked up by those Hounds. Awesome job. Level 4 Hound being used here, so it was able to absorb some punishment for sure. What I really liked, though, was this Rage spell. It had some really nice, you know, effective ballooning in there while they were out in front of that Hound. He just didn't quite get into the air defense on bottom fast enough. And then he's got the backside balloons coming in on the Wizard Tower and taking that thing out before it focuses on any of their balloons. But just wanted to get an air attack in there. He's got a couple of haste spells he didn't even bother to use. So very, very nice raid from Lucas there. Also, welcome to the clan, man. One of your first recaps I think you've been in? I'm not sure. You might have been in one other one, but newish to the channel, so welcome. Number 18, guys, Tisdale. Tisdale's been tearing it up lately. One of our best hitters right now. So, Tiz, mad props, man. Golem comes in from the top. Let's see what happens here. I mean, we see the Go Vahos going down, but there's no healers. So he's got a whole lot of Hogs, whole lot of Valks. So 2 jump spells even. So this is going to be a very, very smash mouth type of raid. A whole lot of damage dealing troops. Not a whole lot of precision finesse stuff with the Archer Queen walk. He's going to brute force this thing down. So he opens up this giant compartment here. Actually has 2 Valkyries split off. And I think that's a good thing, because they're going to get some trash cleaned up here while the other Valkyries go in. So one of them actually hits the wall, ends up, I don't know how they do that when they're together and one of them does one thing, one does the other, but whatever. Anywho, Hogs are kind of being deployed in. The Valks have kind of the inner lane of that circle around the base. The Hogs have the outer lane, and he's connected those jump spells to just allow everything to pass straight through. Just awesome raid here. Check out the Valks as they kind of work their way through. All the spells are used at this point, but he still has some Hogs for the backside here. The Valks are still going strong, still at very high health. There goes those 4 Hogs from the backside as they're all collapsing on these past, couple of defenses, and they're going to end on the edge of the trash ring. He's got his Queen and a Wizard working on the other end, so he'll be able to pop that ability, get those high hit point buildings taken out. Really solid raid, Tisdale. Awesome job, man. I really like the pathing that the jump spell created for everything going around the base. It almost reminded me of a little NASCAR or something. You have the inside and the outside lanes there going around the oval. But anyway, Chewbacca here, another 6-star war for him. Chewbacca's been on a hot streak as well lately. So congrats to him. Poison spell down for the queen, and he's just going to bring a couple golems here with the queen backing that up, and eventually move his way in to take out that archer queen who's just teeing off on the golem. Third golem comes in. The first golem up top has been split into golemites. Queen really did work on him. So finally the queen takes out the enemy queen. Does take a couple shots for it. But then the quad quake going down. Quad quake has been something used quite a bit lately at Town Hall 9 for like Goho attacks. It still works, guys. Just something that we haven't really seen in the meta lately due to the emergence of Valks. But as you can see here, makes a big push with the golems, and he's going to get real deep in this base. And he's got a whole heck of a lot of hogs there with 2 heal spells. So he gets just enough down on the first part of his base. The goal here being to take out that sweeper. And once the sweeper's down, he can actually path over to get that double bomb triggered. Now he's home free, basically. He can drop some hogs in on the bottom and work his way, you know, either from the bottom to the top right, or he can work from the top around to the bottom. And, you know, he's got all the bombs pretty much out of the way here. You can see the golems triggered the last double set. So all bombs are taken care of. At this point, all he has to worry about is spring tracks. Both heal spells are in the bag. He uses them both in this Tesla farm area in the southern part of the base. Just really nice raid here from Chewbacca. Now he just has to start the stuff up on the trash train there. Make sure you start at the end, man. Never know when those troops are going to run away. But awesome raid to Chewbacca, man. Got that 3-star for the good guys. Way to go, my friend. Way to go. So next one up is going to be 22, it looks like. K Money. So K Money did this one, I believe, live with me on stream. We were a little worried about it on first, but it worked out for him. So I really like the giant covering the wall breakage here. He gets the wall open. And this is where it got a little bit scary. The queen started to roll up the wall a little bit here. She gets the cannon taken down. And because that lab got taken out too quick, she starts going up the other side. We're like, oh no, she's going to walk. She's really going to walk. Oh no. So she gets this archer tower taken out. And at this point, finally decides, okay, we're going to come back. Here we go. So this is kind of how it all was planned in the first place. Hog goes into the expo. It's going to get the CC lured. We'll drop a poison there to receive these quick troops that are going to be running out. Here comes a witch and a Valkyrie, some wizards. Look at that. Hog Rider goes in, gets the double bomb trigger as well. That's going to bode very well for his Valks and Hogs as they move through this base. So the king goes in on the trash ring on the bottom left. Everything's kind of looking at him. Doing some tanking right now. We've got the giant on the mortar on the bottom left, and he's using it just for some tanking for his Valkyries. They enter the opening on the bottom there, and now they're into the base. The queen is doing some work up at the top still. She is working her way up. She's cleared the whole right side, guys, all 4 of those compartments by herself, basically. So in goes the Valks. We've got a heal spell there. The king uses his ability. We do get that bomb trigger, so that's awesome. Now the Valks are going to be heading into the Archer Tower. Looks like probably another bomb here. Yep. Boom. All of those wizards and barbs get just nuked. But still have a whole bunch of Valkyries up. Not a whole lot of defense left. But we have a quad Tesla farm that popped unexpectedly, so he waits. He waits for the king, the queen, and the Valkyries to be in range. And notice then he drops his hogs that he had left to the top, basically making sure that the defenses were distracted by troops with heavy hit points. That way, the hogs were actually able to make it through and persist into the cleanup. So awesome work there, K-Money. Way to hang with it when it was going a little bit south on you. I like the way you corrected things, and I really like the patience at the end on those hogs. All right, guys, let's look at a couple more. Let's look at Cold Warrior here. Cold Warrior had another awesome war. 6-star war from him. Beautiful job to you, my friend. You've been killing it lately. So I think this update's kind of re-energized a lot of people. I don't know about you guys in your clans, but I know in our clan, some of the dudes that were just kind of on the fence about even playing anymore, lot of excitement these days and a lot more activity in chat and whatnot. So that's very cool. Cola pushes in 4x half of that, but basically you can see he uses a huge push with his golems and Valks to, I mean, just decimate this base. Look at the path he's carved through the middle with his King and Valkyries. Crushed it. Hogs come into the top left and take out all of those buildings over there. Bomb gets them, but they do heal most of the way back up, and that's going to buy them enough time to get through this wizard tower here. But even if it doesn't, he's got a whole bunch of hogs in the backside there. That's just an awesome raid, man. Nice work, Cola. The queen working the ring. We got the king and the Valks as well. Slow clap, my friend. Slow clap. Nice work. All right, guys, 2 more raids we're going to show tonight. We got Grim on Luke. Wanted to bring this one because it was a little variety. A lot of hogs, a lot of Valkyrie so far. But we're bringing the drags here at Town Hall 9. So you're going to see a Zap Quake as well as the Queen Walk here. So here comes the Queen Walk. Giant goes down, gets the funnel created for the Queen. Now that the wall's open, the Queen's going to swing her way in, and she will go for that air defense to take that one out. Now, that is only part of the equation here. We've got the other air defense as well. It looks like the one at 12 o'clock the Queen can reach. Now it just matters about pathing her up there. Zap Quake comes down on the bottom right. That is another air defense taken out. So things are going well so far. The Queen's going to be taking out a couple key buildings here that's going to force her over to the other side. So kind of just remaining patient here. We'll see how that goes down. One dragon here is taken out. And as it's kind of heading in, here comes a level 4 Lava Hound out of the clan castle. Or not out of the clan castle, out of the clan castle. And then the balloons come out as well, targeting specifically that air defense. So it gets taken out. Look at the top, guys. Look at that Queen. The Lava Hound is going to tank. Hopefully get some pups created. Yes, it is with that mine. But now the Queen is locked on, gets that air defense taken out. The balloon's still doing work. And we've got 5 more dragons, guys, still up. The Queen is the only question mark at this point. But it's not going to matter. It's over. This dragon here is 1v1ing the Queen. She is not going to have enough to take out that drag. The King working on the outside to keep those dragons in the middle. Working on defense, but basically only one thing left that can target the air, and it's attached to the Queen right now. So the drags have basically run-of-the-mill on the backside of this base, getting it crushed. Beautiful raid by Grim. Awesome work bringing those drags, man. I love seeing the variety. All right, guys, last raid. Then we're going to look at Santini on Chris. I know there's a whole lot of you guys I'm skipping simply due to time constraints, guys. No discrimination is going on here. And if there is, take it up with the HR department because it's not me. Anyways, Santini going in, bringing that Queen Walk. He's going to walk down the side of this base. Brings a nice loon in there to the mortar to get the 1-for-1 trade, and then also a funnel driving that Queen down to the left. So nice work on that. Good job, Santini. We'll start to fast forward through that Queen Walk a little bit. So there we go. Gets a Tesla and everything. On the top, we've got a Golem comes down. Have some Teslas pop up. Uh-oh. So we're going to have to drop the King to, do a little impromptu tanking. We open up the wall there. Wizard goes down for the funnel. And then here comes the Valkyries, guys. They're going to redirect into this open compartment. And he's got a jump spell that's going to be going over this nice little junction there. Beautifully placed. That's going to open up the whole upper and middle sections of this base. The right side has already been cleared. So there's only the 3 or 4 compartments on the left that the Queen is pathing towards that are going to be any challenge at all. Heal spell goes down right in the middle of this base along with some poisons to get that loon taken out. That's going to be huge getting that done. So it's down. The Valkyries are actually working perfectly away from where the Queen is currently working. So they're not going to be doubling up efforts or anything. The Golem goes in first. He's doing some beating on the Wizard Tower. Still not doing a whole lot of tanking. It's pretty much full. But a Rage spell is going to get those Valkyries through this last section. Really, really nice use of the Rage there. And the Valks inside of a Rage. I mean, just look at them melt the walls. No contest there. The Hogs come into the backside. Take out the defenses. Just completely overkills the base. One defense left. That Wizard Tower at 11 o'clock. And that is going to get smashed here in just a moment by these Hogs. That is that. 3 stars for the good guys. Finishing off this war in very dominant fashion. WHF did. Great job to the Cold Sept guys. Hopefully Don't beat yourself up about it. Honestly, it was not a bad effort, and a lot of people have struggled on our Town Hall 9. So, best of luck in the future. I know you guys will come back and kill it. Mad props to you guys for taking the matchup on short notice as well. It really, really made a much funner weekend than it could have been playing the farming clan that we got right after you guys. So, that's going to do it for this war episode, guys. Remember the special event that we talked about a little bit earlier, Chicago Live, June 25th. All day long. I'm going to be there. I'll be flying in Thursday, leaving on Sunday, but that leaves all weekend to hang out with you guys. Whole lot of other personalities are going to be there. Koopa, Clash with Ash, Jake from One Hive, myself, King of the North, a whole lot of guys from WHF, whole lot of guys from Elite Nation, probably some from One Hive. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun, so we hope to see you guys there. As always, guys, take care and check the link in the description for more information on getting your ticket to Clash Live. All right, guys, take care. Have a good night.